Hey guys, Limitless Films here, and I'm here with a new review on the 2019 LEGO Harry Potter Hagrid's Hut Buckbeak's Rescue Set. This is set 75947. It has 496 pieces. It has 6 minifigures. We have Harry, Ron, Hermione, Hagrid, the Executioner, and the Minister of Magic. And of course we also have a Buckbeak, and we also have Hagrid's Hut. This is a really fantastic set, guys, and I can't wait to go in depth on this. So let's first take a look at each minifigure. So the first minifigure we have is Harry Potter. As you can see, he is sporting his iconic dark blue jacket with a light blue shirt. He has the tan the tan mid-sized legs, which is also very nice. I'm honestly quite a fan of these new mid-sized legs, and I'm glad that Harry Potter... I don't believe another line started with it, but I think Harry Potter was the first line to do these. But honestly, it's nice to get them in this color. And as you can see, he comes with a wand, and he has the iconic hair that just came out recently with the 2018 line and has been going ever since. And so it kind of can appear his scar right there, if it's easy to see. And also, Harry has 2 faces. And then here's Harry with his more stern look. As you saw, his other look was very more happy, just more relaxed. This is definitely more of a concerned or determined look. And honestly, it's very nice. I'm glad that Harry Potter has these different types of faces. And honestly, I think I prefer these over the original, not original, but the 2012 versions and the 2010 versions. While those faces were nice, I feel like this just looks better. And that's just my personal opinion, but yeah, so this is Harry. Nothing special, like I said, but yeah, so there's Harry. The next figure we have is Ron Weasley, and as you can see, he has his mid-sized legs as well in a darker gray. He also has a red jacket, kind of like a red jacket sweater. It's like a red jacket sweater, and then he has a wand as well. And he uses this type of hair. It's not the same hair that they have in the minifigure series, which kind of has like the weird swoop. But it's this other type of hairpiece. I personally prefer the other one that they have in the collectible minifigure series. But this one is also, I would say, this would fit him as well. But I feel like there's a better hairpiece for him, which was that collectible minifigure piece. Or just like, I feel like maybe there could be a better alternative. Like, this is a good one. It kind of captures Ron Weasley and Rupert Grint in the movies, but like, I don't know. I feel like this could have had a better hairpiece. And he also has a second face. And just like Harry, with this double-sided face, it has more of a happy, more calm and relaxing type of expression. And then in this one, it's more, like I said, a determined, maybe more mad or concerned type of look. Just very much not like a very cheerful or happy look. Up next we have Hermione Granger, and you can see that she is sporting her pink, oh my gosh. Up next is Hermione Granger, and as you can see, she's sporting the exclusive pink torso piece that comes with this set. She also has the mid-sized legs as well, with this classic Lego blue. And if you know anything about Lego, you know what type of blue I'm talking about. This is like the iconic blue. And so this is very nice. She also comes with a wand. She comes with a tanner wand. And I realized afterwards, but apparently I think it was Ron that has the darker one, but Harry has the lighter wand. But yeah. And also you can tell that she has the Wonder Woman hairpiece, but in a kind of like a darkish brown. And also she does as well, like everyone else, at least for the 3. They all have they have a second face. And like I said with the other 2, she also has a more in this case, she's actually definitely more of an angry, kind of maybe furious or determined or just kind of like a non-happy face, like I said. She's definitely more, could be angry, could be determined, could be furious, whatever. But very much I like this expression. And I'm glad that they all had double-sided faces. While Harry's was very common, and I believe Ron's was unique, and I think Hermione's is original in this set. Regardless, I'm glad that at least they kind of provide, you could use them for, you can always just have extra faces and stuff, so that's always great. And yeah, Hagrid's looking pretty good. He's very, if not the same, he's definitely very similar to the other ones in the rest of the new line updated. But basically, he has this kind of lighter brown, kind of like a caramel brown type of jacket, and then he also has the darker brown on the inside with his belt. He also sports a lantern, which I really like that piece. That's a very nice piece. He doesn't have double-sided faces, which kind of makes sense though, just because like, you know, all you're really seeing is his eyes. But that's okay, because I still think that regardless, this is a good figure. And I really like Hagrid. I always wanted Hagrid for a while, and so I think so far, because it's my only one, I really like it, but I could like the other ones better, but right now, this definitely is a very good figure. And so yeah, that was Hagrid. So here's the Minister of Magic, and I really like this design. So as you can see that the printing from the torso actually goes down to the legs, which is very nice, I would say. He sports a nice black bowler cap, which even though it's very common, that is a nice piece to always get. He has a wonderful face expression, definitely more of like, you know, just doesn't want to be bothered. It's just more determined in a sense. I really like that face, and that's a really good torso and leg printing. And I very much, if I were to use it again, I would just use it in different figures for like businessmen. Not surprisingly, he doesn't have a double-sided face, more so just because that would be very revealing, and I think last time I checked, LEGO doesn't do it if it's not covered by hair, they usually don't do it. But yeah, so there's not much to say about this. I guess also they do have back printing, which is very nice. It kind of shows like the ruffles into the jacket, which is really nice. But apart from that, there's not much to say about this figure. But it is really nice, and it's always a great inclusion. I like getting more of the, more kind of like the figures that kind of look like they could be part of the Muggle world, and just, you know, regular figures that you can use in everyday life. Like you can use all you can use the trio because they capture because they're technically all part of the Muggle world in a sense, but obviously they have the magical abilities. But with figures like this, unlike Dobby or that's the only one I can think of at the moment, they have like special features, unlike the Minister of Magic, where it's just a very casual looks like they can fit in any setting type of figure. So yeah, finally we have the Executioner, and so basically, I really like this figure, and honestly, it's kind of one of my favorites. More so because like it's a darker figure, because usually in LEGO sets we don't have like an Executioner. LEGO's kind of more of like a family-friendly type of toy company. So kind of seeing like a figure called the Executioner, with knowing the meaning of what an execution is kind of morbid, but also very funny at the same time. I personally like this figure just so because, like, you know, one, the meaning of what this character is about, but also just the printing on it. As you can see, it has some pretty good torso printing. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, just because of its darker setting. But if we just were to take off the little hood, you can see that this is a whole black head that just has the printing up right here. But yeah, it has some really good torso printing. Nothing on the legs, but yeah. Also has some back printing, same thing. And there's actually printing on the hat, or on the head, which is also really interesting because, you know, you wouldn't usually see anything back here anyways. And a lot of the times they don't put printing on the back of the head unless it's like facial. But apart from that, nothing. But yeah, this is actually a really good figure, and I really like this expression. You can always use it. You can use this figure as like a criminal or something like that. And I don't know, that's just very nice. I really like that expression. It's just kind of like devious in a sense. But yeah, so that's the Executioner, and also he comes with just a little execution. It's kind of like an axe, and just to execute the Buckbeak. But yeah, finally we have the Buckbeak. Finally we have Buckbeak, and so this is actually really good Buckbeak, and I really like just the molding of it. It's just really detailed right up here with the feathers and just the beak alone and all the printing on it. I really like the wings. The wings are very nice as well, and I like the way that they kind of like put this here. And then you can put like a figure like Harry, for example, and just like, you know, stick it on top. So at least they actually have accessibility to actually sit. So that's pretty nice. There's not much to say about this figure, or technically animal or creature. But a lot of it's definitely inspiration from the horse piece, and then just adding this Buckbeak piece, and then also right here, which is kind of different. But apart from that, it's a very good one, and I really like it. There's not much to say about it, like I said, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That is Buckbeak. And so yeah. So finally we're gonna take a look at Hagrid's hut. And honestly, it's a pretty cool build. This actually can come in 2 pieces, so we'll take care of one piece at a time. And so these are actually connected by one Technic piece right here. And yeah, so there's a little entranceway that can enter through both of them. And so we'll just take a look at the bigger section real quick. So if we just take a look at this is very nice. So as you can see on the interior, we have a lot of different things. So we have like a little pan right here. We have a little spoon. We have a whip for some reason. I'm assuming that might be a rope instead, but not. No, that's definitely a whip. And then we have a bucket, and then we have like a butcher's cleaver. And then so we also have a bunch of these like removable furniture, like the chairs are removable, and it's just holding by the circular tile piece with a stud on top. And so we have a little tea kettle, we have a little sack right here, and yeah, we can also kind of like not remove, but like we can lift up all these roofs and stuff, which is cool. And actually right here on the side, if we just take away these, you can see that right here there is this fireplace. And the fireplace is actually really cool because it's cooking an egg, and if you push right up here on the chimney, you can actually, there we go. It's having trouble, but there we go. So you can actually kind of activate this, kind of make it look like it's cooking in the fire. So yeah. Yeah, for some reason it's not working. There we go. It works for a few seconds. And then also back here, you can see that there is an umbrella piece and the shovel. And there's also a bowl for the egg, and then also just like a little chair, which is ironic because, you know, I mean, I guess I understand, you know, Hagrid's gotta have guests, but you know, no, he can't sit in it unless, no, he can't. Unfortunately, he can't. And also, there's a broom on the side, and yeah, so that's very much that's in the interior, and like I said, all these like little jumper pieces, these little single studded circular tiles, they all are just situated right here. And yeah, so like this, the chairs, the table, the little chair back there, the little container with the umbrella and the shovel and the sack are all put like that. And then this broom is just on the side right here. And so if you look at the front of it, a lot of detail I like. They added some foliage, like kind of like leaves and brushes on the side. I think these are supposed to be like roots. And they, this is a sticker, but it doesn't change the fact of how nice this is. But there's a sticker right here for the door. And yeah, so you just open the door and there's that. And yeah, I really like this. And they kind of like also have some detail with the stickers on the side. But I do like this kind of like brick built, kind of like the bricks sticking out like a 3D type of way. That's very unique, and I really like this. And just the mixed coloration of light and dark bricks, and then also the tan pieces, which is very nice. I like all that. And also like the leaves up here and up here. And then I just like this kind of like this roof piece. It's very nice, I would say so. And I like that they try to stay consistently with the brick build. And also at the very top there's actually like the arrow piece. And you can kind of see, yep, right there. The arrow piece is used. And but yeah, the arrow piece is used just at the top of it, which is also pretty cool. And yeah, so this is the whole main part. Now let's go check the other half. So here's the other half. And so like I mentioned, there's the entranceway right here. And like I said, let's just look at the exterior actually this time. So this side also has a door, so it's like kind of a two-way entrance. You can go from the main or the side. And this also has a sticker on it, which I really love. And I like the uses of these windows with the little fences inside. I also like they added more foliage on the side, and also the sticker kind of captures some foliage. And then the 3D brick build just sticking out, that's always nice, like I said. And just the colorations. And I like the green, kind of like this sand green on top, which is very nice as well. And not much about the outside is different from the other building, but yeah. So if you take a look at the inside of this one, as you can see, still using the same jumper pieces. Actually, it only applies to these two. Actually, it's the chair and the chest are both removable, and you can actually take off the little table, the little study, and it comes with a little candle. And there's also a spot right up here. If we look at the little study real quick, you can see there's there's a daily prophet, and it's just talking about Harry Potter to the boy who lived. So that's a good print, and I'm pretty sure that print has come in other sets, but I like it nonetheless. And so, yeah, this one's more kind of like bare, but I understand. And actually in this chest, if we just remove it real quick, there is actually a chocolate frog. So yeah, there's just a little chocolate frog piece right there. Very nice. And we can just put that one back. And actually this one is only held by a stud. So yeah. But yeah, there's not much to say about this building. It's, like I said, I like the detail and connected by its Technic piece right there. But apart from that, that's really much to say about this one. While it is the more unimpressive part of the two builds, this is actually interesting because it's really accurate to Hagrid's hut in the movies. Because in Hagrid's hut, a lot of the LEGO sets only captured this half. So you would always see this half in a lot of the older sets, but they would never capture this half, nor would they capture it just by itself. In a sense, you can kind of say this is like the mini Hagrid's hut, but like, yeah. But so this is actually more accurate than a bunch of the other, actually all of the other ones, because this actually has the two parts of Hagrid's hut, which is very nice. And when you put it together, it's still a wonderful piece, and I definitely just put this out wrong. Yeah, the Technic should be right there. There we go. But yeah, it kind of has like a dollhouse style, but even though, that's still pretty nice, because if you're going to display it, obviously you're going to display the front, because no one's going to see the back anyways. But also it's good for kids, because, you know, you can like just play around with it, and just like have your Harry or the Minister of Magic just kind of like in the house or whatever. But yeah, apart from that, this is a really good set, and let me just give you my overall thoughts. Just before I nearly forgot, we actually have one more piece. This is like the little pumpkin garden, and it has, this is where you kind of keep Buckbeak. And also, I really like all these pumpkin pieces, and I initially thought these were like the jack-o'-lantern piece from the Scooby-Doo set or something like that, or just kind of like, but actually they're a completely different piece alone, and I really like these pumpkin pieces. They're very nice. And I also like that they have like just a little orange head by themselves. And that's just pretty cool. It's just like, you know, a variety of stuff. And also they even have like little sprouting ones that are not even grown yet. So like I said, there's that variety with the garden. And so there's just like this little pole that holds the Buckbeak. And it comes with two chains. So you have you have this one right here, the longer one, and then you have the little one that just wraps around Buckbeak's neck. And yeah, so there's not much to say about this little spot, but like it's a very good addition. And at least it has some character and detail to it, rather than just being like, let's just say, example, just a plain little tree. But now, I'll give you my final thoughts. So overall, I generally do like this set. This is a very great set. You get a good variety of characters. You obviously get the trio. You get Hagrid, and you get two villain characters. And if I'm going to be honest, if you really just wanted to start off like a Harry Potter collection, this would be an amazing set to start off with. You already get the trio, you get one of the teachers, and you get two villains. You also get Buckbeak, which is actually a very, apparently a rare piece. And also you just get like a little building and everything. You also have like a little pumpkin patch. It's just a fantastic set. A lot of detail put into it. There are some gripes with it, just kind of like, you know, Harry's just kind of like, you know, the stock standard Harry. And just like, you know, just kind of like a lackluster in this building, but like I said, it's great because it's accurate and it just has a lot of detail regardless, and I truly think that this is a great set, and if you're able to, you should buy it. So overall, yeah, this is a great set, and I would recommend it, and yeah, this has been a great review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.